drawtechnic.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Welcome to Draw Technic, the channel about technical drawing and architecture. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 real practical tips on how you can improve your drawing or sketching ability today, right here, right now. And no, practice is not one of them. Okay, let's get right into it. Tip number 1. Pick the hardest thing in the room and try to draw it. If you have a look around your room and just look at all the things you could draw and pick the one that looks the most difficult and then try to draw it. Now, it may seem overwhelming at first, but you have to realize that sketching the hardest thing will test you to your limit. And when you reach your limit, you can either do one of 2 things from there. You can either push your limit bar up, or you can give up and just go back down. Now, how do we push our limit bar higher and higher? Simple. You have to keep going back to your limit bar. To go back to your limit bar, you're going to have to keep drawing difficult things. Now, stay with me because this tip rolls on to tip number 2. All 3 of these tips blend with each other and they work with each other. And I guarantee that if you follow these tips right now, you will have a noticeable difference in your drawings and it's going to be better. Okay, so tip number 2, improve your focus. So when we create a sketch, we tend to think of the picture as a whole and try to draw the whole thing. Instead, try focusing on a smaller and specific section of the drawing to put effort into. It's kind of like building a wall. Instead of trying to build a whole wall, if you focus on laying each brick as best as you can, one by one, eventually the end result will be a wall, just like you wanted. So similarly, if you focus on drawing each small section of your sketch as best you can, eventually a detailed and completed drawing will result. Now, a good exercise for improving your focus is to draw a grid, something like a 6x4 grid or a 5x6 grid. However you want to draw it. Draw it on your sketchbook and try to draw the same thing. If your image is on the PC, you can draw a grid on your PC image. And if it's from somewhere else, you can photocopy that and then draw the grid on the photocopy. Now, inside the grid, in each square will be a section of the drawing. All you have to do is copy that section of the drawing. Now, this tip is going to roll off onto tip number 3. Tip number 3 is patience. There's no need to aim to finish the drawing straight away. You can sketch a few of the grid squares, and when you feel like you're getting a little bit tired, just stop. Take a little break, go and make a cup of tea or whatever, and come back to it. You'll keep coming back refreshed, and your drawing will always have the best effort put into it, every single time. And when you get to the last grid, you see in all my drawings, I draw a little bit for about an hour or 2, and then I just stop and leave it. And I come back to it later, or I come back to it the next day. I promise you, if you put these 3 tips into practice, from day 1 you will notice a tremendous difference in your sketch, a tremendous improvement in your sketch and drawings. This will give you fast and noticeable results, and you could probably apply these principles in other parts of your life. That's 3 tips on improving your drawings and sketchings. If you like this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. This is Saki from drawtechnic.com.
You've been watching drawtechnic.com. Remember to like and subscribe.